fucking traffic! Hello, welcome back to Rust Reality Recaps, where we talk all things 90 Day Fiancé, trash reality TV, and we analyze garbage human beings. So this is part 3 of the Tell All. You guys, I need all the patience to get through this thing. I already felt like they were piecemealing damn thing, but then they went ahead and gave us half an episode and force-fed us the pillow talk segment. They're really dragging this out. Why couldn't they just do what they did before and stick them in the house if they really wanted to make it this whole production, this whole process, milk it for what it's worth? I don't know. It's driving me crazy. This show be testing my patience, you guys. So, anyway, I was wondering if you guys want to let me know in the comment section what you prefer for my video formats. Do you enjoy the Instagram cartoon filter? It's really cartoony and goofy and kind of fits in with the other recap people. Or do you like looking at this? I mean, I'm tragically mid. Sorry to disappoint. And I can't be bothered to put on nice clothes or do my makeup, so you get what you get. But if you don't like looking at this, just let me know in the comment section, IG, and I'll keep on with the filter. So let's carry on with the tell-all. Let's get on with it. So last we left off on the tell-all, Niles and Adnan were having a showdown because they both just couldn't stop irritating each other. Neither one of them wanted to be the bigger person. Both of them have opinions, and neither one of them wants to take the other one's opinion. He was not going to fight him. Production wasn't going to allow that. It was just making a scene for drama. So that was a nothing burger and it went nowhere.
Adnan, it's not nice to meet you.
But then he starts going off about Texas and how if Adnan talked like that towards anybody in Texas, that he would come back in pieces. Now, I don't know anything about Texas. I know they like their guns down there, but I'm a Canadian and I'm from one of the toughest cities in Canada. I don't know if anyone knows about Winnipeg. Where I grew up, yeah, you come back in pieces there too. I had to dodge getting my ass kicked on a regular basis just going to school. People bum a smoke off you, you have one to give them, you don't get your ass beat. I could go on for hours about what that was like, but I think the point I'm trying to make is everybody's got a story about where they're from and how it's tough and people will take your shit. So, I don't know.
That brought me down to a place I don't like being. I'm never going to think about him again.
Vanya's like, bro, you don't need to react to people when they're trying to get under your skin like that. Be a bigger person and don't let them get to you.
Parts of him would be found. Parts.
Okay.
Moving past them, we get back into Vana and Yosko.
Something I thought was kind of strange about this segment, Sean brought Sanella, her cousin, back out, and Bozo gets to sit there for this very personal, really heavy segment where a lot of personal issues are revealed, and it seems really uncomfortable for him to just have to sit there and listen to it. And I gotta say, after everything Yosko's done, Bojo's not looking like such a bad guy after all.
I'd like to ask, Yosko, have you met Bojo before?
No, I have never met him.
Okay, Bojo? Yosko? Bojo?
Kako je majstor, šta se radi? Evo, vidite već.
So for some reason, Sean asked Yosko what he thought of Bojo and what he did to Vanya. And why his opinion would even matter at this point is completely irrelevant. But he says that he doesn't think it's fair what Bojo did to Vanya. Talking to her for 8 months, getting her hopes up, and then dumping her within the first day. Apparently Vanya's a hidden gem and she deserves, to be treated really well. But neither one of these guys feel that they're the one to do it.
Not a single time that she would ask me about how my kid was doing. And that's not someone I would like to spend a life with,
And he says that the reason it didn't work out with them, she didn't show any interest in his child. She never asked about how the child was doing. And they only had 2 sexual positions because apparently he was too big and she was too small. Talk about a humble brag. Buddy here is super modest about himself, isn't he?
She kind of, she didn't attack me, but she
He just hung up the phone on me. He said, I'm going to get rid of my child. I'm going to get rid of my responsibility. responsibilities and my job and everything, and I'm going to just dedicate all of my time to you, which is not what I asked.
That's super condescending if he said that, and if she was giving the energy that she expected that's too much.
We have is the phone calls, and I would appreciate if we actually kept our communication going. That's all I said. And then you just called me needy and hung up on me. That was unnecessary.
Yosko says that his child was sick, and that's why he didn't call or prioritize her. And because she didn't show an interest, that was a red flag to him.
I don't understand why people on this show, including Sean, have to ask the most inappropriate questions like, how is the sex? Am I the only person who thinks that kind of stuff is private? I don't talk about that with my friends. I don't talk about it with my partner even, and I certainly wouldn't want to talk about it on TV. That's just messed up, bro. Guys gotta learn some boundaries. But Vanya answers, and she says it was magical, and it was wonderful, and they had a great connection. And when she's gesturing about that great connection, I'm thinking that he's packing. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh my God. It was great. When you have such an amazing connection with someone, of course, you know, the feelings come out and it's just magical.
Yeah, big dick sure can be magical. It's sad how many girls get dickmatized and then they can't think clearly. And Vanya had her standards. She was celibate for 6 years because she felt she wanted to wait for the right connection. And after he got some with her, he got cold feet. He's saying it's because of the child, but I don't know about that. After he got some, he dipped, and now she feels used and abused, and that's just sad.
But what's got you so emotional? It's just being intimate with somebody for me is a big deal. I don't know if I want to say I want to take it back, but I wish I didn't. You make her feel used. That's what it sounds like.
I didn't come with a thought to break up with her or to end the relationship. I didn't realize that my kid is going to cry after I leave him, so I didn't come to Orlando with a thought, oh, we're going to have sex and then I'm going to break up with her. That's completely unrealistic. Sex-wise, I don't know if either I'm too big for her or she's too small for me.
There you have it. Even Lauren thinks that was a gross comment, or he liked it. I'm not too sure with that one. He's just a degenerate.
We did like one or two positions all the time.
Wow, thank you for sharing.
Buddy, girl was celibate for 6 years. Girl's a born-again virgin at that point. Come on, give her a break.
That's very classy. That's very classy.
It didn't bother me, but I enjoyed it a lot.
Unnecessary.
I enjoyed it a lot.
So Vanya's upset that he revealed that information and embarrassed her in front of everyone. So she tells everyone about what he did. So Yosko went behind her back and filmed them during intimate times and made a sex tape.
Here because this was very emotional for me, but I'm going to share now that you shared that. He took a video of us while we were being intimate.
Bravo!
Straight to jail. Straight to jail.
Look at this piece of shit here. He doesn't even look like he's that ashamed of himself.
But it was an okay, cool thing to do. He was proud of himself for doing it.
How'd you find out? He told you?
He told me right after. He's like, look what I did.
She says she made him delete it when he showed it to her. I would be so paranoid about that going on the cloud. And Sean actually finally proved her weight as a journalist or as a host. She actually asked the right questions for a change.
And you deleted it, and you have deleted it from the cloud. Is that correct?
We talked about it before, and it was something that in my head kind of...
I would be so nervous about that being on a cloud, or a backup was made, or if it's going to end up on some website somewhere. I don't blame her for being so upset. Oh my God. Yosko apologizes and says that the only reason he did it is because they were talking about it and he thought it would spice things up.
I did it to spice things up between us.
I think you know what the word yes and no means. If you don't get a yes or a no, you don't know. So therefore, because you didn't know, you shouldn't have proceeded.
Thinking about it from that perspective, I can kind of see where he might have done that, but he still should have asked first. Not cool. Not cool at all. But he apologizes and takes the heat. In all honesty, that would have been really hard to do on camera. The guy's got balls. I can tell you that much.
You know, people are always, why have you been single so long? Why have you been celibate so long? It's because the second I give somebody a chance, something like this happens.
Tell you guys a personal story. Kind of embarrassing, kind of funny. I did the same thing as Yosko once. Long time ago with my first boyfriend when we were like not adults yet, so it would have been considered, you know, not good stuff. But I thought I was doing something nice for him and that it would spice things up. when I looked at it, and I was horrified, and I deleted it. So, yeah. Still, though, you need to get consent. You have to get consent.
Please don't come for me in the comments. That was over 20 years ago, and I was a completely different person.
It's not legal, too. No, I know.
Niles is like, why would you know? He's giving him the shadiest, shifty, side-eyed look right now that I've ever seen. So Dickhead over here confirms that he was the ultimate fuckboy when they ask.
I mean, she came all the way from Orlando to explore the country, and she mentioned that she would like to see me, and I wanted to see her too.
You want to have sex with her?
Niles in his neurodivergent non-filter is the MVP of this whole tell-all.
Hey, please have some respect, please.
After the video you took of her, you asked me about respect. What respect? You take a video like secret. I'm not talking about respect. I don't want you to ever tell me about respect ever again.
You guys, it's amazing. In a time span of like a few segments, we've saw the biggest enemies turn into allies. Isn't it amazing how hatred can bring people together? Yosko's taking it really well, though. I gotta give him that. He's apologized. He's admitted the truth. He's taken the heat. He's not making excuses or lying. That doesn't make him a good person, but it would be tough to be in his exact situation right now on TV.
Yosko, do you still have feelings for Vanya?
So when they ask if he still has feelings for Vanya, he has to think real long and hard about it.
Do I love her? No.
No.
She gave you her heart, and you just throw it away like it's a piece of.
Yeah, Bojo did the same thing. I wonder what he's thinking right now, having to just be a bystander to all this, and it's kind of him who set all this in motion. Vanya's crying and her heart's broken because this is why she was alone for so long, and this is why she has trouble trusting people and opening up.
Then you gotta ask yourself why. And then if it takes you to look in the mirror...
I don't think this is...
I'm not saying to blame yourself for it, but, you know, in the end, we do have to look at the choices we make, and then we create our own problems, right?
Oh, shut up, Brian. No one asked you. I mean, if it was anyone else saying that, I would agree with the sentiment. We tend to make the same mistakes of attracting a certain kind of person. It's almost like a pattern that we're not aware of until we break out of it.
Moving along, we go back to Vea and Sunny, and because they didn't have much going on outside of the father and the Muslim drama, Sean and the crew in the cast just beat it over their heads about Rory and Vea potentially having feelings for Rory or being compelled to cheat. And this is an old, tired narrative. Rory expresses multiple times that they didn't work out as a relationship, they were better off as friends, and I believe him. I actually kind of like Rory. He's got kind of a cute face. Anyway, it's not about me right now.
So because Brian hasn't run his stupid mouth enough on this stupid tell-all, he says more stupid things that he thinks.
Oh, no.
Now that he said that, the picture was a little cuddly.
With love, right? With love. I mean, when you take a picture, you're gonna be next to each other taking a picture.
If I'm traveling with my security guard, it ain't gonna be all cuddly.
You're coming to playing with the guy feelings.
Sunny has shown a lot of maturity and growth. Everyone's bringing up stuff that would normally get under his skin before, but he's showing that he's moved past it all.
Would you consider that a wise decision? With your brain completely engaged here, with logic taking front and center.
You're talking to me like I'm stupid, first off, Niles, and I'm not stupid. Let's just make that clear.
Well, first of all, Niles talks to everyone like they're stupid. But, Vea, you are kind of stupid, just a little bit. Not trying to be mean, but you needed help to go somewhere else so that you didn't get trafficked or kidnapped. And you didn't know about currency.
So she gave Rory the okay by just hanging out with him. Oh, it's okay, it's nothing. But really it is something, because now you got your ex-boyfriend poking at your bear just to with him. And you gave him that.
But that was Rory's decision. She didn't have anything to do with that.
Brian's so trying to make allies at this tell-all, and it's not working.
Relationship with the ex, and then present him into a new relationship.
She can't control what he does.
Yeah, Brian, shut up. No one asked you. Go home, Brian.
I have no regrets bringing Rory as my friend into my relationship.
You don't, but I bet he does.
No, I'm feeling good right now because me and Vea, we standing in a good position.
Good job, Sunny, sticking up for your girlfriend like that and proving you're more mature than Brian, who's 50.
Moving past them, we get back to Faith and Lauren. So, Lauren's friend Esther is out to defend his ass once again, and this is his ride or die bestie, I can tell you that much. She sticks up for him in ways that I don't even know why she bothers.
He will be under attack, and I'm here to have his back because I feel like he's just misunderstood. He's not the villain that everyone thinks he is.
Just when I think you've said the stupidest thing ever, you keep talking.
Knowing that something is up is wrong, yet that you know she's not going to like that. Hurting the person you care about. That's the definition of stupidity right there. Yeah. But you did it anyway.
Like, you're just like, no, like...
Guess what? Everyone else here listened to him. We're all saying the same thing.
Have you even said anything nice? You wouldn't even shake his hand. How rude is that? You're actually attacking him. So I want to play devil's advocate. I'm a very friendly person. I like to come up to people. We hug. We, touch as we talk. So sometimes I've been accused of being flirtatious when in reality I'm just being,
It was supposed to be
Nice try, Vanya, but you're celibate and he's a man whore. There's a difference.
his shoulder, but I was really drunk and I kind of stumbled and it became like a face
I'll
touch.
give you that.
Okay, being drunk is not an excuse for touching minors. I just want to put that out there right now, Lauren. Hands to ourselves from now on.
Lauren, your relationship will never work. It
Why
never,
not?
never, ever
Why
work.
not?
You know why?
'Cause he's honest
you know
right
why?
now.
You know why? Because she's looking for a man. And this not all working again.
But I am a man. No, you're not.
The new Adnan-Niles alliance is wonderful, isn't it?
No, you're not. Well, I only have one testicle, so I'm like half a man.
Oh
If that's how you
my
really
God.
do it.
I think everyone has known a weird guy like this in real life, where it doesn't matter what you say to him that's intended to be an insult. He has a self-deprecating story that you didn't ask for, that's supposed to be funny, but it really just gives you a headache and makes you tired. People like that, they usually grow up and mature. I cannot believe Lauren is in his 30s.
I make mistakes too. You know what the difference is, though? I say that, yeah, okay, I up, because quite frankly, I don't have the brain power to do the mental gymnastics this man does.
Sure you do. You're neurodivergent. You do mental gymnastics all the time. The difference is Lauren's a piece of shit and has no problem lying, being dishonest, whereas people with autism generally don't feel good or comfortable doing stuff like that.
Then the story ends hurt. I don't know why I'm emotional.
Faith, stop crying like you're losing the diamond or you're losing $10 million. Just, Lauren.
Sean actually hammers into Lauren pretty good, and this was nice to see. Lauren seems to think that he was going to propose to Faith in the in Thailand. He invited her to come out for another vacation.
It's now legal in Taipei and Thailand to get married to Faith, because it's not legal in the Philippines.
The one problem you have about getting married in Thailand is that Faith does not consider you her fiance.
Let's just make a choice by the time we go there.
Why would she go there if she's not sure?
It's a full paid vacation.
Faith doesn't seem to have any idea about him proposing or a potential marriage, and I don't know, this whole interaction kind of annoys me because, I don't know. Lauren knows things, Faith doesn't know things. It's just annoying.
To be honest, it's been a surprise for me. I didn't really know what's going on. In marriage, I didn't think so.
So we never spoke about that. There's no way. I don't have my phone right now, but totally I told you.
When everyone asks Faith if she's going to stay with Lauren or not, and she's not sure, she doesn't want to choose, everyone pushes her to shit or get off the pot.
Faith, I think right now, you need to be straight to the point.
It's okay. I'm not pushing you.
So Faith didn't want to make a decision right now, but this entire tell-all, she's looked miserable. And I think even though this is really hard and sad for her, this is the right thing to do. She'll be much better off. So Faith decides, hell no. But she's going to leave him. Yay! It's wonderful. I'm so happy. I mean, honestly, she looks so freaking miserable. Well, that's everything for this tell-all. There's going to be one more. They're really freaking milking it out of us, and then we're done, and we're moving on to the new season of 90 Day Fiancé. We're going to see some familiar faces, some new faces, the threesome couple, which is going to be weird and triggering and all those things, I think. Interesting, to say the least. So, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Your commentary, your feedback. Let me know what you prefer as far as my video formats. Do you like looking at this mid creature before you, or would you prefer the Instagram animal filter? Let me know in the comment section down below. And yeah, please don't forget to hit the bell if you don't want to miss my uploads. And subscribing and liking. I know it's so annoying and grifty, every YouTuber asks, but as you can see, my channel is very small and slowly growing, so I would really appreciate it. It helps me be found in the algorithm. Thank you so much. Have a good day and peace out. Bye bye.
Everyone's favorite, Mr. Omar. He's my fur boy. I won't be monetizing my children. I won't show my baby or my kids, but you guys can enjoy my cats. Omar loves belly rubs. Yeah. It's funny because his father is just like him, and you rub his belly though and he'll attack you. But this boy, he'll take all the belly rubs all day. Say hi, Omar. Okay. Bye-bye.